right, let's get out of here.
Hello and welcome to Ready Set Indie Games. I am Ready Set and I hope you all are having a fantastic evening this evening. For those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. I am Ready Set and on my channel I predominantly cover indie games, much like the one you're seeing here now in this video. And I typically stream Monday through Saturdays, usually Monday and Wednesday. Currently is 10 a.m. EST. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday is 11 p.m. EST. So there's 2 morning streams and then the rest are nighttime streams. And that's only for the month of October. So as I was saying, on my channel, I predominantly cover indie games. So 98% of the time you are going to see indie games on my channel. Tonight, we have kind of a variety stream. And majority of the games we are playing are either new release type games, so games that have been released or are coming out soon, things like that. And tonight's games are Mission 1985, Saturn Deluxe, Book of Travels, and Bonfire Peaks. So that's the games that we have on the card for tonight. Now, I am going to go ahead and get ready to get started with our first game, which is going to be Mission 1985. And again, I do apologize for the late start to the stream. Thing was, I ended up laying down for a moment. And when I laid down, I dozed off. And I laid down at about 10:30. So I was going to get up around the time for me to stream. You know, I was going to just catch a quick cat nap. And I ended up sleeping to almost 11. About 11:15 is what I slept to. So got about a quick cat nap in. So we're going to go ahead and get ready to play these 4 games on the card. Of course, as always, if any of the games do interest you, you can always use !GOTW or simply click on the link there, and that is going to give you a list of all of the games that I am playing tonight. Where you can find those games, so the platforms they're available on, the price if there is a price, and we'll give you the direct link to get to the games of your choice for the platform of your choice. In addition to that, during my streams, I now actually have it to scroll to give you the information as well. So you will still be able to see what game I'm playing, what platforms, the price, and things like that while I'm playing the game. But if you want to get the actual link to the game, then you will need to hit !GOTW. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get to our first game, which is going to be Mission 1985, which I am really looking forward to. Of course, Saturn Deluxe is going to be a preview, so we're only going to play that one for 15 minutes. And I did run into some issues with Book of Travels. And so, because I did run into some issues with that, I'm not sure how long we will be playing that one. So, this may end up being kind of a short stream. So, just kind of wanted to put that out there. But let's go ahead and get started with our first game. And again, that's going to be Mission 1985. Oh.
Mission 1985.
Alright, and so our first game of the evening is Mission 1985. And Mission 1985 is available on PC through Steam. And it is going for, if I'm not mistaken, $9.99 USD. And before I do get into playing Mission 1985, I would like to take the time to thank the developer and publisher for providing me with a free copy of Mission 1985 to play on tonight's stream. And welcome Han to the stream. Yeah, this is really loud. Let me turn this down a bit. And I think I may need to adjust the audio. I'm not gonna change the lives. Let me know if I need to turn down the... I feel like I need to turn down the audio a bit for the game. I feel like it might be a little too loud. So, all right, let's go ahead and start the game. I played a bit of this to do an indie game moment for it. So, I'm a little familiar with the controls. So, this is definitely one of those games from what I've played of it that I would love to see on the Evercade. Oh crap, I got shot. Didn't mean to. Crap, he caught me. Let me rescue me. I'm trying to remember, because I know it's a top-down shooter game. But it reminds me of this, for some odd reason, I never did figure out how to throw, like, my bombs. So, okay, figured it out. Just literally figured it out.
Game over.
Okay, so now I know how to throw my grenades. But tonight's discussion question...
Mission
Time Soldier. That sounds familiar. I don't know why it sounds familiar, but it sounds familiar. But tonight's discussion question is, have you ever been to a fall or Halloween festival? And if so, what was it like? And I asked this because I myself have never been to like a fall or Halloween festival, so I wanted to know what it was like. But that played me. What are you doing? Crap. Alright. Did I really get killed again? I did. Come on now. Alright.
Flamethrower.
You would think I would be able to, like...
Game over.
Alright. Game's really difficult. Reminds me a lot of time. Yeah, because Time Soldier sounds familiar.
1985.
Select mission.
I'm gonna try to at least get through this first. Crap, it played me again.
Thank you. Extra life. Power up.
Yeah, I am legit just kind of like trying to run through this at this point. Alright. We're gonna see how this works out. We got pretty far. Come on, man. Did I accidentally blow myself up? Looks like I did. Yeah, let's not be doing that.
Thank you. Extra life.
It played me! I thought I got past the wall, but it played me.
Mission 1985.
So, you can actually go and change the lives. It looks like I'm gonna go up to 9. I didn't want to cheat and take up the lives, but I'm gonna take up the lives. But this is a co-op game too, so of course if you have Steam Remote Play or Parsec, which to me I think Parsec's a little bit better,
Select mission.
you can play it that way. Yeah, because I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, come on.
Thank you. Extra life. Power up. Thank you. Extra life.
My score is 420. Epic. Alright. Flamethrower.
Flamethrower. Ready.
I'm trying to see if I can actually like legit.
Flamethrower. Grenade.
Alright.
Thank you. Extra life. Power up.
See how far we get.
Power up.
Dang it.
Thank you. Extra life.
I legitimately thought I like had like kind of like
Game over.
man, this is really rough.
Mission 1985.
Select
All right.
mission.
Like And that keeps playing me too. I have to be careful here because it's like... This is why I lose a lot of my lives at. You never did any holiday events, really? Like, when I was a kid, I used to go to the, like the Thanksgiving Day Parade. And then when I was in high school, I marched in the Thanksgiving Day Parade. The only thing I remember doing for like Halloween, or that could have been like Halloweenish, was going to like the apple orchard, where they would do like they used to do like a haunted hayride and things like that. So I did that as a kid, but that was like with the school. But as far as things to go with family, I kind of want this. As far as doing stuff with like, say, my family, I remember going to the, like, there's this, it's now owned by the state. But back when I was a kid, it was not owned by the state. And it's this park here that I used to go to as a kid, and you could spend like the whole day there. Well, they had like a kind of like a science center there, or like a nature center. And they did like a little haunted house type thing and stuff like that. And I remember doing that as a kid. In fact, it's the reason why I don't like horror type things. But I remember going there, and then you would walk through the center. Start off by walking through the center. And so you'd walk through the center per se, and after walking through the center, I mean, the flamethrower is what's kind of saving me at the moment. Correct. And then after that, you would walk in the forest. It's supposed to be like a...
Game over.
Dang, I walked right into the missile. Well, at least I got to the end of that level. Because I got distracted.
Mission 1985.
Let's give it another go. Kind of really digging this one. But after you did like the little haunted house type thing that they had, you would go into the forest. And it wasn't really like the forest per se. It was kind of like, you know, again, because it's like a nature reserve type trail. So you would walk the nature trail. And you know, people would jump out of the trees and stuff. We'll make this our last playthrough, though. I am not playing very well. This is definitely true to like a arcade feel for these types of games. Very difficult, and I like difficult games. It's like we just be exchanging blows.
Game over.
Yeah, that one was not my friend. This game was not my friend.
Mission 1985.
But again, that is Mission 1985. And as I said, I really like this one. This definitely has that old school retro vibe. Really difficult, which is fine because I do like difficult and hard games. And so it's not bad that it's difficult. I think if I would have had a little more time to practice, I could have probably played more and been a little bit better at it. But it's not like difficult to the point where it's like it's not fun. Like, because for me, sometimes with difficult games, they can be fun. You know, I like difficult games. I like games that give me a challenge, and I do find enjoyment in those types of games. It can become frustrating, but it's not like it's, you know, just because it's a little difficult that it's a bad game. Because it's not a bad game at all. I actually really enjoyed this. Definitely would love to do 2 players on this at some point in time, because it was a lot of fun. But again, this is Mission 1985. It is available on PC through Steam, going for $9.99 USD. And again, a very big thank you to the developer and publisher for providing me with a free copy of Mission 1985 to play on tonight's stream. Of course, if you are interested in the game, you can use !GOTW or simply click on this link here, and that is going to take you to a Google Doc. And that Google Doc will give you all of the games that I'm playing this week, their prices if there is a price, the platforms they're available on, and the links to the respectful platform of your choice. So again, go ahead and check it out. And even if you cannot purchase the game, please go ahead and wishlist the game if you like what you saw. As I always like to tell you, in all of my streams, that wishlisting the game does go a long way for the developer. It allows for their game to end up in people's recommendations with enough sales, reviews, and wish lists. They can end up in the new and noteworthy section on Steam, and sometimes even the front page. So when in doubt, please wish list it out. Alrighty, it took me a moment there. I was like, wait, it's not doing what it's supposed to do. But it took me a while because it's been a while since I last streamed. But we are I was like, it's not switching scenes. This is what happens when you don't stream on a regular basis, or you keep flip-flopping. But we'll get there. We will cross that road together and we will get there. But overall, I really did like Mission 1985 a lot. I definitely think, for me, this is not a scene transition, exactly. I'm gonna switch over our our stream information to our next game, which is going to be a preview of Saturn Deluxe, which I actually played Saturn before, back in the day, when for its free to play on itch.io. Well, they're getting ready to release a deluxe version of it, so we're gonna go ahead and play that next. And it is going to be a preview of the game. And so the way that I do my previews is that I only play 15 minutes of the game when it's a preview. Because I feel like 15 minutes is more than enough exposure for a preview of a game. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna set up Saturn Deluxe. Unfortunately, Saturn Deluxe is not listed on Steam, but Saturn still is. So we're gonna play it under Saturn instead. But let's go ahead and start up our next game, which is going to be Saturn. As soon as I find it, because it went bye-bye. Where did it go? Ah, found it. Alright. Okay. And so our next game on the card is a preview of Saturn Deluxe. And Saturn Deluxe is going to be releasing on October the 14th of 2021, so it does come out this week. In addition to that, it will be available on PC as well as Linux through Steam. Now, there is a free-to-play version of Saturn on itch.io, but it's more of a kind of like a dumbed-down version of the game. So if you do want to try it yourself before you purchase the deluxe version of it, you can do so by heading over to itch.io and trying out Saturn. Now, again, before we get started, there are a couple of things I would like to point out about this. And the first thing is that this is a photosensitivity game. So with that being said, I'd like to let you know that the following game, Saturn Deluxe, uses flashing lights and images that can be an issue for those who have photosensitivity issues, even if you've never had them before. So viewers' discretion is advised, as well as that the following live stream footage of Saturn Deluxe is actually a preview of the game. Therefore, it is important to know that the footage you see may or may not be featured in the final version of the game, and that there may be some noticeable bugs in the game. I also want to take the time to thank Maybell, who is the developer and publisher of Saturn Deluxe, for providing me with a free copy of the game to play on tonight's stream. That being said, now that we've gotten all that out of the way, let us go ahead and jump into Saturn. And again, because this is a preview, we're only going to play this for 15 minutes. So it's not going to get any more time than about 15 minutes. So let us go ahead and start. And this is a twin stick shooter, and so you want to kill the little guys, the little red dudes. And something that I found out as I was playing this, because I thought you had to clear the board in order to get the little friends, but that is not the case. You can actually go around and collect them as well. In fact, I think when you collect them, it actually boosts your score. So you do want to try to collect them before they get killed. But yeah, for each time you collect a friend, the more your points go up. I was like, where are they? So ideally, I try to collect them relatively quick. Yeah, I can help that. We got a free life. Come here, little friend. I must protect you. Nice. I am sorry, little friends, that I accidentally blew up. I managed to save a couple. I think we definitely beat my old high score, though. Crap. And a tutorial on my little friends. Dirty dog. Nice. And yeah, each time you, it's like each level gets a little more chaotic. Each level gets more chaotic as you go along. I think we just got an extra life. Nailed it. They killed me. Dirty dogs. When we just got a free life. Qualified. We got a new record. We made it to level 12 and yeah, got a higher score, so and that definitely wasn't 15 minutes. We're not even at the 10-minute mark yet, so. And then this does have a leaderboard in which you can check through for friends and global, which there are some. Oh, I'm number 9 on the leaderboard. On the global leaderboard. Okay, yeah, of course, I was gonna say Maybell, who is the developer, is number 1. That makes sense, though. You did develop Say game. No, 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 no! Don't kill my little friend! Don't kill my little friend! But overall, it is a really beautiful. I killed him. Eric. Killed my little friend. He said, "Don't kill my little friend," and he killed my little friend. Nice. Not doing so hot this round. Dang it. Not doing so good this round though, to be fair. They killed 2 of them. See if we can maybe hit a free life. I kind of goofed a bit. Oh, we're close. Okay. And play again, because we still haven't even hit the 10-minute mark. Dang it! I didn't mean to do that. I kind of didn't have a choice, though. Nice. We only have one friend. One friend. One of the things too, while I'm playing this, one of the things I did like about this, I love the colors in this game because it reminds me of the old school Z Spectrum, or even the Amiga, which had like the really bright colors. I was trying to save you, little buddy. Those things are not about that life. You know, it's funny. I was just sitting there thinking, and I was like, you know, there's so many indie games nowadays, and there are still some of like the biggest indie games that I have not played. And I don't know why, but playing this made me think of like Binding of Isaac, which I've not played. Which is weird, because I've not played that, but I played like Limbo's Coin or something to that, because I played it on mobile. And I think it's like now on PC. And I don't know why, but that just struck me as odd that I haven't played that. I also have never played Braid. Yeah, I've never played not Super Meat Boy. I've never played Braid. I've never played Binding of Isaac, which everyone tells me is a really good indie game. Just have never had a chance to play it. Got just about 5 minutes left on our preview of this stuff. And then we will, you know, get right out. Well, I am definitely not Fred. I keep trying to shoot my little friends. So therefore, I am not a friend, I am a foe. Don't go up there, little guy. Stop running into the mines! But, yeah, I haven't played Braid. I haven't played Binding of Isaac, and these are games that I do want to play. I just haven't had a chance to play them, per se. And I mean, to be fair, just, like, I have over almost 2,000 or so games on Steam alone. And, you know, majority of my games are indie. And it's just crazy. Like, I have, like, this massive, backlog of games that I haven't and, you know, never had a chance to play them. Like, and the reason I believe that is because for a while I used to be addicted to buying bundles. So ironically, not only do I have so many games in my backlog, but there are so many games that I bought from bundles that I still haven't even claimed. So that's also like another, I got enough time to play at least one more round, and then we'll call it, because that'll be the 15 minutes. But yeah, there are so many games that I have not had a chance to play. Like some of my earliest indie games that I played, one being the very first, like one of the very first ones I played was like Super Meat Boy. That was like one of the first indie games I had played. But then again, I used to play like Stick Fight on like Newgrounds and stuff like that. And then there was like Homestar Runner games that I would play. And then, so technically those were indie games too. Technically. Oh, I'm like, wait, what's going on? Like, I don't know why I played this. I'm also kind of reminded, like, of the old school, like, Atari type games, too. And this is going to be our last run, because technically we've already hit the 15-minute mark. So this will be our last run of this. Because this is going to be coming out on October the 14th. I try not to play too much of the game. So that others could also enjoy the game. But I actually featured this in my, like in my last vidcast that I did too, for games that were coming soon. And so I usually do like a weekly vidcast to YouTube, and it pretty much just talks about the stuff going on in indie games, a couple of reviews, Kickstarters, things like that. But it seems like the more friends you have in this, the higher your score goes. Oh, get caught, little guy! Be the free! Why are we blowing up the ice cream? I like ice cream. Dirty dog. And the game definitely has newer enemies. I don't remember any of the enemies doing this. Crud. This might actually be our last. I kinda gotta kill the big guys. There's another big guy down here. That's gonna stop them from spawning. If I'm not mistaken. That worked out. I was gonna say, like, I think that's gonna stop them from spawning. Crap. But that is going to be our last run. And again, that is Saturn Deluxe. And it is going to be releasing on October 14th, 2021. It will be available for PC and Linux through Steam. And I really enjoyed this game. Like I said, I played it back when it was on itch.io. And you can still play the free version of this on itch.io just to kind of get a feel for the game. But the deluxe version will be releasing to Steam on October the 14th. So if I'm not mistaken, that would be Thursday. It will be available on Thursday for you to pick up. Now, of course, as always, if you enjoyed what you saw of the game, you're going to want to use exclamation point, GOTW, or simply click that link there, and that link is going to give you a list of all of the games that I am playing, the platforms they're available on, the price for the game, if there is a price for it, and the links to get to the platform of your choice. Now, if you cannot purchase it at the time, well, for this one, it's not out yet. So I'd like to take the time to tell you and to remind you that even if there's a game that you like and you cannot purchase it, or if the game's not available yet, please go ahead and wishlist the game. I cannot stress how much wishlisting a game does help the developer. It helps their game to be shown in other people's recommendations with enough sales, reviews, and wish lists. Of course, when the game becomes available, it can help the game end up in the new and noteworthy section on Steam, as well as sometimes the front page. So, when in doubt, please go ahead and wish list it out. And again, I'd like to take this time to thank Maybell, who is the developer and publisher of Saturn Deluxe, for providing me with a free copy of the game to play on tonight's stream. Alrighty. So let me check the time here. We're almost at an hour. because I started a little late. Had I not started late, this wouldn't have happened. But I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to take a very quick break because I like to grab something to drink. Normally I would do like a 10-minute break in between. Yeah, we'll do a 10-minute break. That's fine. So I'm gonna do a 10-minute break. And when I come back, we are going to jump into the Book of Travels. Now, I played the Book of Travels offline before I decided to stream it tonight, and I did find it a little confusing. So I'm hoping by now getting a chance to actually play that it might actually kind of explain itself a little bit better. But we're gonna go ahead and play that next when I return, and then after that, our last game of the evening is going to be Bonfire Peaks, which I really enjoyed. It's like a puzzle game, so I really enjoyed that one. But I think it is safe to say that we should go ahead, take a 10-minute break, so that I can grab something to drink, use the restroom, things like that. So if at this time, maybe you need to check on the cat, make sure the cat's not getting into anything, maybe you gotta feed the dog, or maybe you yourself just want something to snack on and, drink or whatever while I'm streaming, now would be the time to do so. And for those of you that are not going to be moving away from the stream, please feel free to enjoy these Halloween indie game and not indie game, because there are a couple of games in here that are not indie games in these minutes. And who knows, maybe you'll find a new Halloween favorite. So I will be right back in 10 minutes.
get out of here.
Hello and welcome back to Ready Set Indie Games. I hope you all are having a fantastic evening. And for those that are new to the channel, welcome. I am Ready Set, and on my channel I predominantly cover indie games. So 98% of the time you're going to see indie games on my channel, and I typically stream Monday through Saturday. Mondays and Wednesdays are usually 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday is 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that is what's usually going on. So sorry, got a little distracted. Mainly because for some odd reason, when I send out text messages, for some odd reason, it is sending out like a map in my text messages. Like, so thing is, my sister was asking me, hey, what do we need for chili? Because we're going to have chili today. And I was like, oh, well, we need, and I'm sending her the ingredients for chili. And for some odd reason, some of my ingredients will legit turn into like a Google map. And I have no idea why this is doing that. So I'm actually going to send a practice or like another text to see if maybe my phone was just kind of glitching out. But I'm going to send it to someone else and see if that happens again. Because that was driving me crazy. And so I'm trying to figure out if that's the case. So, and then once I do this, then we can get into our next game, which is going to be Book of Travels. That's going to be our next game. So I'm trying to see. And the person who I text Frank, I'm like, wait, what? Like, why do I need to know this? But I'm curious because, you know, and I don't know if it's something that's going on with when I text my sister or what the heck is going on here. So I'm gonna try it again. Yeah, now it's working. Like, that was weird. So I guess it's working because it actually sent this time around. And then they just confirmed that it was just her, but it actually sent it to her as well. So I think my phone was just like glitched out. Like, yeah, no, not doing this. I'm not gonna give your list, which explains why the last time I texted her to get me like bananas and stuff, she didn't come home with bananas because after I typed in turkey bacon, it decided to give her a map to Turkey. So I don't know, my phone's, you know, one of those weird moments. But nonetheless, we are going to go ahead and start our next game, which is going to be Book of Travels. I probably should have started this up already because for Book of Travels, it's kind of like an MMO, and so you have to sign in. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now before we switch over to the actual game. As I stated before, I'm not 100% sure how this actually plays. I was a little confused when I played it earlier, so. I'm hoping to maybe figure it out a little bit more on stream because it was a little confusing for me, so. But yeah, it seemed to have sent it that time, so. And again, because you have to sign in with this, I'm going to wait until it allows for me to sign in. I should have did this off stream. Well, I can show you guys this though. Because this is by Might in the Light. And see, it wants me to sign in. So give me a second, I'm gonna sign in. So I'm gonna switch back the screen. But I guess we could go ahead and do our spiel and say that this is Book of Travels, and it is currently in early access. And this is developed by Might and the Light, and I believe they also published this as well. So it's developed and published by Might and the Light. And Book of Travels is available on PC, Mac OS, and Linux through Steam. And it is going for $29.99 USD normally, but it's currently on sale for $26.99 USD. And I do also want to take the time to mention that the following live stream footage of Book of Travels is an early access version of the game. Therefore, the footage you see may or may not be featured in the final version of the game. Also, there may be some noticeable bugs in the game. So with that being said, let me go ahead and take you guys back to this screen so that I can kind of log into the game here. Because I already set up my account and everything, and I forgot that I had to do all of this. One of the things I can say off the bat that I'm finding a little alarming with this is like I had already chose like a server and stuff, and it's making me re-choose another server. It seems to be a game that's played predominantly at night too. You can do that, that's fine. So I will log in. Nope, it is telling me my stuff is invalid. And this is the issue I had earlier. It took me like... Yeah, now it's just telling me my stuff is invalid. I'm looking, my email is correct. Try it again. Yeah, it's not letting me on. Like, and this was the issue that I had. Like, I tried many of times to unless that's not my password. Maybe this is my password. Let me try this. Maybe this is what I made my password. Okay. Looks like I might be in. Okay. So let me switch over. Finally got my password. But I already made my character. And so we're gonna just kind of start up the game here for a bit. Press the middle mouse button to greet others. Now the game to me was a little confusing because I'm not 100% sure on exactly what I'm supposed to be doing in the game, to be fair. But we did make it to this little town, so... And we're still in, like, the beginning of the game. It's a little strange for me because of the simple fact I don't think, like, you can't, like, zoom in, it doesn't look like. So I'm like this one little tiny person that's moving around. Even the most prolific adventures must sometimes take time to rest. To rest, simply click the rest action icon and you will take the load off your feet. You will notice your stamina beginning to recover right away. You use more stamina if you travel while tired out. A seasoned traveler knows when to pause and when to push on to reach their destination. Some actions like brewing tea are only possible when resting. Okay. So that's no. You are recharging your stamina. There's 1,000 ways to get rich in Batsahas, as the saying goes. Ali. No way, someone fresh off the boat, like you can see all the angles, but don't worry. Me and the gang can help you out with that, see? First, you gotta be able to see what customer is a hard case to avoid and who is a potential sucker. That takes experience, I guess. That's something that can be taught. You just have to live the life, I guess. But to sell dearly and trade and for cheap is at the core of making it rich. The trick is to sell to folk who can't tell when they're being suckered. This is also pinch and peddle, which might suit a wandering type like yourself. The game does a lot of that, collecting all manner of stuff dropped unattended or carelessly unguarded. We pinch it and we sell it off in a flash for valuables that can't be recognized. I bet you find all manner of things on your journey that you... And as another Batsaha saying goes, anything is worth something to someone in Batsaha. Now, you'll have to excuse me. I have to check up on the littlest ones and make sure they have not gotten themselves into too much trouble. Whistle if you need another pointer. Okay. You must target a character. Okay, because I'm like, what is going on? I'm trying to get them to stop resting. Like, legit, I'm trying to get them to stop resting. Okay. See what's over here. Like, to be fair, I think what it is for me is I'm a little confused on what's supposed to happen. I know we were on a boat or something like that, and we got washed ashore. And that's all I really know. And I know that the game is an MMO, and you can play with others. It is gorgeous, it's just I'm a little confused on what I'm supposed to actually be doing here, though. You can run by using R or the right click button. Endeavors. Endeavors are challenges that require considerable effort, often requiring you to employ them together with other travelers to stand a chance at overcoming. Okay. Maybe there's like a boat or something at the end of this? No. So I'm trying to figure out what am I supposed to be doing. Like this, that was the issue. Like I have no idea what I'm supposed to actually be doing. Can I rest for a moment and rebuild stamina? Because like I said, this game left me a little confused because I'm like, I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing in this game. Ugh. All right, let's see. I mean, because the game looks gorgeous. I just wish I knew what it was I was exactly doing. Because again, I have no idea. I don't know what I'm doing in this game. I'm not sure, like, you know, because it's not like there are. It doesn't show any, like, quest givers and things like that. At least I don't know how to find the quest givers. If this is one of those types of games. But yeah, the game left me very confused. New to Saha Traveler. I have no idea why. I don't know why she even went into the water though. Like the game is just, I don't know. It's confusing, which is kind of frustrating because it's very confusing. As it is a trading post that can be quite lively at times, I can tell you. But maybe you are headed for the Dandelion Temple, so you should walk south along the shore. It is not far, but you must be prepared to get your legs wet to reach it. Do you have a map, traveler? If you do, the temple might be marked on it. Do we have a map? I don't know. Let's see. We do. Okay. Okay. Alright, maybe we're going to this temple. I have no idea. You know, like, I'm a little lost on what I'm supposed to actually be doing in the game. I guess is the biggest issue. Because the game looks gorgeous. I just have no idea what I'm exactly doing. I mean, they mentioned the temple, so I'm going to see if I can go to this temple. And see what happens. A temple guardian. Welcome, Dandelion. I am Ramen, one of the guardians of the temple. By the act of your entry, you have now tied your home knot to this sanctuary. You can always return here from safety by binding a simple knot spell. The only regiment needed is a common dandelion. However, I must warn you, Wonder, the spell only works if you are close to a nomad's rest. Nomad's rest winds shelters can be found throughout Braided Shore. Find a nomad's rest and you can find your way back here. A step forward, further into the temple, traveler. Red wishes to speak to you. Magic is a language, one that those of my kind speak fluently. Okay. Was that not the... If you are hurt, endeavor to reach out to me, and I shall channel your emotions to mend your wounds. Okay. What is going on? Okay. Okay. I think we are going to stop the game there, because like I said, I'm a little confused on what I'm supposed to even be doing. But that is Book of Travels, and it recently just came out. Now it is in early access, and this one is going to be available, or is available, on PC, Mac OS, and Linux through Steam. It is going for $29.99 USD, but it is currently on sale to October the 18th for $26.99 USD. Like I said, for me, I'm just a little confused on what it is I'm supposed to be doing. Like, totally confused. So, if it actually could make it to where you can understand what it is you're exactly doing, that would make it a lot more enjoyable to play. And that's my biggest thing. Like, it's just very confusing. Graphically, the game is beautiful. I love the ambient sounds and things like that. but the gameplay itself is confusing. Like I said, I know my character got off of a boat or whatever. Now we're at this temple, and again, I'm not sure what we're supposed to be actually doing. I know you can play with others when you play this as well. But even though there's a bunch of us on this server, I've yet to run into anybody else. So, like I said, just making the game a little more understandable to let a person know what they're supposed to be doing would help a lot too. Because, like I said, I'm completely confused and I have no idea what's going on. But if you yourself would like to play Book of Travels, again, you can hit !GOTW or simply click on this link here. And that is going to give you a list of all the games that I am playing, their prices if there are prices for them, as well as the link to get to the respectful platform of your choice. And I do want to take the time again to thank the developer and publisher, which is Might and Delight, for providing me with a free copy of Book of Travels to play on tonight's stream. This is one I think too that I would probably try to come back and visit it once it's cooked a little bit more, because like I said, right now I'm just really confused on what I'm supposed to be doing. So I think once it cooks and simmers in the pot a little bit, I'll come back to it. But again, if you like what you saw, definitely go ahead and check this one out and wishlist it as well. Alrighty, and with that being said, we are going to get into our last game of the evening, and that is Bonfire Peace, which is actually a puzzle type game. So that's going to be our last game for tonight's stream. Let me set up. While that's doing that, I'm going to drink some water as well. Because I had a lot of fun with Bonfire Peaks when I played it off stream. Like I said, for me, Book of Travels would be a cool game if I actually understood what I was doing in it, though. Like, that's the only thing that's killing me with that one, is that I'm not understanding how to actually play the game. So, but it is in early access, so. Let me see. Aha! There was something I forgot to add to this, so let me add that real quick. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Go here. I forgot to add something to Bonfire Peaks information. So. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to start our next game, which is Bonfire Peaks. And again, this one is going to take us out of our stream for the evening. So let's go ahead and start this one up, because this one I really, really like, because I love puzzle games. So I really liked this one a lot when I played it off stream. So there we go. And so our last game of the evening is Bonfire Peaks. And Bonfire Peaks is available on PC, macOS, Linux, through Steam, as well as the Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4 and 5. Now, I do want to take the time to thank the developer and publishers of Bonfire Peaks for providing me with a free copy of the game to play on tonight's stream. And the game is going for $19.99 USD. So let's go ahead and jump into this one. This one I was really impressed with because it's a puzzle game and I love puzzle games. I wanted to see if it would allow for me to like restart the game, but I don't think it does. Okay, I can do a new game. So we didn't get that far, so I'm just gonna delete it and we're gonna start a new game so you guys can see it from the beginning. Because I really like this game. It's really pretty. To me, you know, I like voxel art. And game is solid. So we're taking a swan pedal boat to this island. All right. And again, this is a puzzle game. And the object of this puzzle game is to burn your belongings at each of these like bonfires. So that's pretty much the gist of this, is that you want to take and burn like that's the objective of this. You're legit trying to burn your items. And that's all you're doing in this. You're solving the puzzles to burn your items. And right here, this is kind of like just showing you how to play the game, so. So I'm wondering, can we do this? Like, go here. I don't think we're picking that up. That's not working either, huh? That's not allowing for me to do anything. Let me see, I'm gonna try the other one. Cause I'm not sure. want us to burn our belongings. Okay. Like, I don't know if it actually ever explained how. Why does this look familiar? This wants to sit. Like, no, buddy, get up. Uh-oh. That zooms out. Maybe there's something I'm not seeing. Or maybe I'm complicating it. I was complicating it. Yeah, I was totally complicating it. I'm like, maybe I'm complicating it? Aha! I figured it out. I was like, I was a little confused, tad bit confused, but I figured it out finally. Manipulation. Oh. You can't turn it there. But that allows for me to pick that up. Oh, okay. I didn't know we could do that. I didn't know we could actually stand on our belongings, so I was a little confused there for a moment. Alright. The crate beyond. Aha. Oh. Oh, get up. Okay. Hmm. I'm thinking if I put that there. Oh, get up. This is where I get confused. Durr. Now I see it. I was like, wait, what? I'm like, now I seen it. We still got about 6 minutes. And then we will, oh, we got stairs. Like, I only want one, though. Right? Hmm. Right, put that there. That there. That there. Good. Nailed it. Somebody's getting a little confusing. And I get really into it. Let's see, I might have enough time to do one more puzzle. And then that's gonna take us out of this game as well. I really like this one too. Oh. Because there's gotta be something. I figured it out. That there. No, maybe not. I don't know if this will work. It might, and then it might not. Let's see. Oh, they just sit where he's sitting. So that's a no. Like, not trying to be funny, but